Hey y'all, this is Sergeant Dan with Palmetto Edge, and I have a review for you this time of the Microtech Exocet. So let me get you a close-up as best as I can with this one. It's real small, so I want to try and do it without it being totally out of focus. Here we go. Now the Microtech Exocet is a California legal OTF option from Microtech. Let me get into size comparisons here. Here it is up against the Spyderco Para 3. Here it is up against the Benchmade Bug Out. And let me get a couple of Microtechs in here with it. Here it is up against the Ultratech. And lastly, here it is up against the UTX 85. Alright, so I lied. I said lastly. I got to use this as an opportunity to whip it out. Here it is up against the Halo 6. So, yeah, there you go. So let's get into specifications. The Exocet is overall 5.625 inches with a 1.9 inch blade length. Like I said, it is a California legal. It is a dagger blade, so it is sharpened on both sides. It is CTS 204P steel, which is a wonderful steel if you're unfamiliar with it. It is basically an American-made Bowler M390. Stonewash finish, flat grind on it, aluminum handles. It is an automatic out the front. Okay. It has a pocket clip on it. We'll get to that eventually. I believe so. I believe the pocket clip is right hand or left hand. It is tip down only, which I don't know why you'd want an OTF tip up anyway. Let's see. I think I already said aluminum handles, made in the USA, thumb slide, very lightweight. Don't know the exact weight. Don't really care personally, so I don't ever bother with that. If it's something significant, I will, but it's not significant. It's just lightweight. Just know that. So let me get into the review of this one. I have carried, man, I got injuries all over my mat now, other than my Halo one there. I've carried this knife every single day since using it, or since getting it. Be totally honest, have I actually used it much? No. However, you see this pocket clip? You see how weird and big and wide that is? That's because it's not really made to be a pocket clip. It's made to be a money clip. So what do I do with this one? What little cash I have, I slide in it. I put this in my pocket. So now, have I used it a couple of times? Yes, absolutely. I have, but you know, I typically use whatever other knife I'm carrying with me at the time. The slide on it is just super easy. You know, it's easier than the UTX 85 and much easier than the Ultratech. Okay, just piece of cake to get that thing in and out if you want. It does have this pommel on the end here. Not a glass breaker, but a pommel. So if you need to get it in hand and do something like that with it, it'll work. I think I said California legal. So if you live in California, there's a really cool option for a out the front automatic. I don't live in California. I live in South Carolina. So this is not a necessity. It's just a really cool knife that I wanted that I actually carry. It's ergonomically okay. Got to keep in mind it's made for a specific purpose in mind. So ergonomics are kind of secondary. Okay, it's not got any hot spots. It's just kind of like holding a flat, hard thing, okay? Let's see. Do I have any complaints about it? I really, truly don't. Considering, keeping in mind what it is, the purpose that it serves, all that great stuff, I really, truly don't have any complaints about it. Get my $2 slid back in there. I've had these same $2 bills for about 6 months now. That's the only cash I have. But I mean, as you can see, if you're someone like me who thinks about personal protection, personal defense all the time, if someone's trying to rob you, says, "Give me all your money," you pull this out. It's inconspicuous, okay? You can pull this out, go, "Here you go." Bam, process some proteins, right? So that's always an option. Let's see. This one's fairly new. Manufactured just in October of this year. I'm really liking it, guys. I really, truly am. The times that I've used it, it is sharp. It's 204p steel, so if you use it as little as I do, use the blade anyway as little as I do, you may never have to sharpen it in its lifetime, okay? But it's just a cool... The big deal about this one is just basically the coolness factor of it, okay? The fidget factor and the coolness factor. So, yeah, I've honestly got no complaints about it. If you want something to be more of a true everyday carry knife, look into and you still want the OTF, look into a UTX 85 or an Ultratech, okay? They're more along the lines of a user everyday carry. This is kind of one that you carry where you go, I don't know if I'll need a knife or not. I probably won't, but I'm going to carry this anyway. And then you wind up needing one. You go, oh, good, I'm glad I brought this. Now I can do this little bitty thing with it, okay? If you are interested in the, what's this thing called? The Exocet. If you're interested in the Exocets and you're wanting some cool options for them, be patient. Be patient. This is pretty much all that is available right now. I know they've shown some other ones. I don't know that they're available yet. One that's got like a black handle with like some red on it somewhere and a black blade and some different patterns in here, okay? I don't know if those are available just yet, but those are coming, and these are coming in all kinds of color options too. Different handle colors, your different blade colors, all that kind of stuff. So if you're very interested and just not big into just the plain stonewash and black, want something fancier, be patient. They're coming. I promise you they're coming. I have seen listings for them, okay? Now let's talk about price on this thing. This one is most retailers about $250. On one hand, $250, that's an expensive money clip, okay? That's a very expensive money clip. On the other hand, $250, that's a fairly cheap Microtech, all right? So just keep that in mind when buying it. I don't regret one bit getting this one. I carry it all the time. I love it. I would buy it again if something happened to it where Microtech's warranty wouldn't take care of me. I would totally buy it again. And I would even be patient and wait for some of the colors that are coming out for it, right? But it's just a really cool... It's a cool show-off knife. It's a cool concept. Microtech kind of really outdid themselves with the concept on this one. It's a great idea, and a great knife along with that too. Okay, so if you're interested and you want something a little fancier, be patient, wait. All right. But at $250, it's a perfectly reasonable price, in my opinion, especially for a Microtech, especially for the materials you get. Just a great option for a small, maybe even someone who lives in California, California legal, small everyday carry knife. Love mine. It'll keep going in my pocket, and maybe I'll get a little more use out of it eventually. So, guys, thank y'all for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, all that great stuff on this one. Check out my Instagram. It's at Palmetto Edge. And thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a good one.